Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and we shall bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we shall support our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network, to make and put the Fulani Janjaweed to shame. He say the agreement between Ohanaeze Ndigbo leader George Obiozor, Buhari impostor, and the UK High Commissioner to Nigeria, Katronila Liang, has finally been exposed. Their plans to frustrate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release unconditionally and to frustrate Biafran restoration has finally failed. According to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's U.S. lawyer, Bruce Fein, he told the whole world that none of the Fulani Janjaweed have been arrested, prosecuted, or punished for murdering, killing, or kidnapping Igbo person in Nigeria's history. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu U.S. lawyer Bruce Fein accused the UK High Commissioner to Nigeria, Katrina Liang, of aiding the Fulani Nigerian government genocide in Biafra land, for asking for a united Nigeria where they know that there is no unity in Nigeria. It's a forced marriage, a fraudulent forced marriage. Instead of the UK government to file a suit against Nigeria for denying Biafrans their right to self-determination referendum as required by international law, and the British government did the same in the United Kingdom, where they had a referendum. They allowed the Scottish people have their referendum. They did their referendum to pull out of European Union. They did that. But they are now conniving with the Fulani Nigerian government to massacre Biafrans. And they have their citizen, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who was kidnapped from Kenya and illegally extradited to Nigeria and illegally detained in a solitary confinement. And they are not doing anything about it because they are also involved. Bruce Fein, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyer, blasted the UK diplomat for meeting with Ohanaeze leader George Obiozor, a Fulani slave boy that was installed by Fulani terrorist Miyetti Allah. And he is an enemy to Biafran restoration. Those are the people the Fulani Nigerian government and the British government are working with to frustrate Biafran restoration and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Bruce Fein, the United States-based lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has written a letter to the apex Igbo social cultural body Ohanaeze Ndigbo, accusing the group of doing nothing enough for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The letter, addressed to the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, George Obiozor, said that Ohanaeze should not be comfortable with sitting on the fence while watching Nigerian government do everything to imprison Mazi Nnamdi Kanu indefinitely without trials. They can't do that to a Fulani Janjaweed. The Fulani Accountant General of Nigeria that stole 80 billion, later they discovered another 90 billion. He has been released. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed no offense. He stole no money. He did not kill anyone. Yet, they are holding on to him. And Ohaneze Ndigbo are sitting down and folding their hands because the Fulani Janjaweed promised them presidency in 2023. Now they can say that the Fulani Janjaweed are only deceiving them. Yet, they are keeping quiet. You know, the American human rights lawyer, Bruce Fein, noted that he was aware of the alleged plan by the Fulani Nigerian government to imprison Mazi Nnamdi Kanu indefinitely without a trial or to expedite his death. But God forbid, he will come out victorious. Without public denunciation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's continued political persecution, thundering like a hammer on an anvil, demanding his release and a dismissal of the manufactured charges with prejudice, the June 28th bill hearing will also be postponed like they have been doing. That's what they want to do. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's cruel punishment without trial will persist in notorious violation of the Nigerian Constitution and the international law because the British government are supporting and helping the Fulani Nigerian government. Bruce Fein told Ohaneze that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is one of them, born on the same soil and raised on the same food, buoyed by the same music and dance, and nurtured by the same culture, inspired by the same flag. The Fulani Janjaweed will never allow any tribe in Nigeria to do what they are doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to any Fulani Janjaweed. They will never allow that. We saw the way they defended the Fulani terrorists that killed the Christian Sokoto girl. They all supported the Fulani terrorists. Ohaneze has a legal and moral duty to speak out publicly against this travesty of justice that daily inflicts great misery on the Biafran people. Ohaneze should not allow the Fulani Nigerian government make them to become traitors to the noble cause, risk a tiny fraction of what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has risked to regain Biafran's sovereignty. It was stolen by the British over a century ago, and the Fulani has refused to restore it by resorting to genocide. Silence is not acceptable. Neutrality between firefighters and the fire is not an option. You cannot, that is Ohaneze, cannot escape the judgment of history. It has become obvious beyond a reasonable doubt that the Fulani zealots have no incriminating evidence against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They aim to imprison Mazi Nnamdi Kanu indefinitely without a trial, praying for either for his death or handing his fraudulent prosecution to the next administration and wash their hands like Pontius Pilate. But they will pay for it. They will pay for their sins. They will surely pay. You know, the Fulani terrorist spiritual father, Sheikh Ahmed Gumi, was once in Saudi Arabia jail for terrorism charges before the Fulani Nigerian government intervened with the help of the British. Now it is clear that Gumi is responsible for the Fulani terrorism going on in Nigeria, and the aim of the Fulani terrorists is to get a ministry that looks after the foreign Fulani terrorists and legitimize their atrocities. The Buhari impostor is only squandering taxpayers' money on meaningless foreign trips to seek for international support for his Fulanization agenda that has even failed. Buhari is a Fulani terrorist jihadist leader. You know, he has appointed the so-called repentant Boko Haram and Fulani bandits into key federal offices, while others were integrated into the Nigerian military, especially the Nigerian army, and this has resulted into the inability of the Fulani Nigerian government to charge killer Fulani terrorists, herdsmen, to court. No more one Nigeria. Everywhere don't burst. And Biafra is going home. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.